are live and breaking. I'm Samiksha Srivastava. The top focus this hour, of course, remains the probe into the Parliament breach which happened on Wednesday. Now, note that the Delhi police has recovered phones that were intentionally destroyed by the key suspects in this case. And in the latest, Section 201B will now be added to the charges slapped against the accused, given the deliberate seizure and destruction of evidence as well. Now, fleeing to Nagore in Rajasthan, the accused aimed to eliminate evidence, as is evident from those retrieved phones of the 4 accused from Rajasthan's Nagore region. Burnt phone components will also be taken for forensic examination. The incident suggests a deeper conspiracy with deliberate intent of destroying of evidence, as is evident from the visuals that have surfaced. So, big breakthrough of sorts being seen in the Parliament security breach matter, as the recovery of these phones belonging to the 4 accused will now be sent for forensic examination. The big challenge, of course, that lies ahead for the officials is going to be the recovery of data from these recovered phones. But note that of these phones recovered, none belong to the mastermind Lalit, who seems to be the major person, the person who's sort of hatched this whole conspiracy. Let's first go across to Akhil, who's joining us with the latest on that. Akhil, to begin with, if you can help us connect the dots, what is the Bengal connection as well as a Rajasthan connection that has emerged, and how far is the recovery of phones going to be a breakthrough when it comes to getting the data from these phones to get to the bottom of the case?
Well, the Rajasthan connection is that when the incident took place on December 13th, and after that, when Lalit saw that police had started chasing both the accused who were protesting just outside the parliament and who have been identified as Neelam Azad and another person who have been identified as Amol Shinde, who's from Maharashtra. When police team detained both of them, at that time itself, the man who was making the video at that point of time has been identified as Lalit Jha. He just flew from that incident and moved to Rajasthan, Nimad. And there, when the police team praised him, then again he left that place and moved to Rajasthan's Nagore district. And there, he was there for the last 24 hours. And then, with the help of one of his friends who has been identified as Mahesh. So, with the help of Mahesh was the one who was providing him aid, and apart from that, he was the one who was provided him residence over there. And he was there, and with one of his friends who has been identified as Kailash. Kailash is cousin of Mahesh. So Mahesh and Kailash know each other, and Lalit came in contact with Kailash also. And then they realized that the police is after him, and then they decided to come back to Delhi. And on Friday night around 10 p.m. Lalit Jha with his friend Mahesh surrendered himself at the Kartavya Path police station. So that's the larger connection over there in Rajasthan's Nagaur district, where the Lalit Jha, who is the main alleged conspirator in this case, went to Nagaur to destroy all those 4 phones, which was of Sagar Sharma, which was of Manoranjan, which was of Amol Shinde and Neelam Azad, all the first 4 main conspirator in this case. So he took all those 4 phones and then reached Rajasthan's Nagore, and then there he destroyed all those phones and burned all those phones. And after that, right now the police is also discovering on the part that where Lalit Jha has kept his phone, because right now the Lalit Jha's phone has not been able to retrieve right now. The FSL team is working on to recover all those data that have been inside all those 4 phones from the 4 accused, out of which 2 have been identified from inside the parliament. That is Sagar Sharma and Manoranjan, who basically buzzed into the parliament, and from the gallery they jumped into the aisle of the parliament. So that's what we know so far, that from
Rajasthan's Nagore, the police team have taken Lalit Jha from Delhi to Rajasthan's Nagore to get more details from the ground zero. And apart from that, there is a second connection of another state, that is West Bengal. Lalit Jha came back to Delhi on December 10th, just 3 days before the incident. Lalit Jha was in Kolkata. He was along with his family member. He has been living there for the last 3 years. And what we know so far from our sources, that Lalit was with his parents over there, and he dropped his father at the station because Lalit Jha's father is from Bihar's Darbhanga. Lalit's family basically lives in Bihar's Darbhanga district. So Lalit Jha dropped his father to the station, and then he told them that he has some urgent work and he needs to go to Delhi. And then he boarded the train, and then he came back to Delhi to execute this plan. So that Kolkata connection is also there. When we spoke to Lalit's friends in Kolkata, because Lalit has been associated with several other organizations as well. So what we know so far, that one of the organizations where Lalit was involved has been identified as Shubhas Sena. That NGO was basically run by Nilaksh Ash. So when we spoke to Nilaksh Ash, he said that he confirmed that Lalit was working as a secretary over there. He has been associated for the last three years. So there's been a close connections between Nilaksh Aish and Lalit Jha. So Lalit Jha, just 3 days before the incident, came back to Delhi to execute all those plans. So the plan which Lalit Jha and his teammates have executed was the plan B. Initially, they were planning to self-immolate themselves using gel, but they couldn't get it at that time. So they went for the second plan, which was to jump inside the parliament using smoke guns. Yes.
With us, let's go across to Simran as well, who's getting us more leads. Simran, anything you're learning from your sources as to what exactly is going to be the next angle that the Delhi police is going to be looking into? And we're also given to understand that one of the accused has already been taken to Lucknow. So tell us, how crucial is this going to be, the very fact that the UP ATS is also going to be joining the probe in connection with the parliament security breach?
Well, yes, the scope of the investigation of the parliament security breach probe has now widened to the several neighboring states. And when we talk about Rajasthan, the connection with the Rajasthan and also the connection with the Mumbai, it very importantly also raises severe concerns over how it also traces to Lucknow as well. Remember the Sagar person that you have arrested, accused, that you have talked about, definitely hails back to that Lucknow city, where the diary, which we have also exclusively given the details of, was recovered. The diary had exclusive and sensational claims, and such details were come out from the diary saying that the time to leave home has come, and such statements actually indicated the kind of state that these accused were in and the kind of mindset that they had in. Well, this very link has also been now given the prime contention in this case when we talk about the initial findings of the probe. The Delhi Special Cell Police, after taking the custody of all the accused for at least 7 days now, is going to probe and look into the matter of discovering that how many more people were actually a part of this entire operation, and to all many states which were being made a key spot of the meetings as well. When we talk about this latest arrest of Mahesh here in this case, definitely there is an important concern over more arrests that could come out after the police is going to probe and also recreate the scenes after they take the accused to Lucknow or to other different states, whether it's Lucknow, Rajasthan or Mumbai, from where the canisters were also brought. But when we talk about this person who was also a close aide of the person who has been touted as the mastermind, Lalit Jha, he has been a part of all the key meetings that took place over the last year, and also was held on the grounds of destroying the evidence very deliberately to remove all the possible links that he may have established with others to create the kind of atmosphere that he wanted to create with the within the member of parliament, and to create anarchy as well. So definitely this is an attempt to remove the evidence and to also destroy all the possible data that could be recovered to trace to other accused who could lead to important information in unearthing the possible bigger conspiracy that could also have traces to another kind of crimes that may be in the trail. So Delhi Special Cell Police sources have also been hinting at that there is definitely a hand of a larger conspiracy at the moment, and that is why it is very important to collect and recover all the data that has been made to be removed by the accused even before the arrest. Remember, the Lalit Jha has also come, and initially it was made to reflect as if he surrendered, but definitely there was an attempt to remove the data beforehand he decided to surrender. So that is why it is very important to see how the developments in the interrogation process in the due course of the probe is going to unearth in the coming days till 21st of December, when the custody of the initial arrested accused will be completed. Back to you.
Right. Simran and Akhil, thank you for the moments. Of course, remains to be seen whether the Delhi police is successful in retrieving the data from the recovered phones or not. But for now, a quick roundup of news and views.